This is BBC News, I'm Martine Croxall. The headlines. Boris Johnson arrives in Glasgow for the COP26 climate summit as the first draft of a possible agreement is published. The draft deal urges countries to strengthen commitments to cut carbon emissions and to give poorer nations more support, but there's criticism it doesn't go far enough.
The impacts of climate change are much bigger, happening all over the world, including my country, Bangladesh, and we're going to need a hell of a lot more money than just what they're offering right now.
Former Conservative Cabinet Minister Geoffrey Cox says he doesn't believe he broke the rules after images appeared to show him using his Westminster office for private work. Vaccination deadline. Anyone working in care homes in England must be fully jabbed by today unless they're medically exempt. An experienced caver trapped underground for 2 days in Wales is named as George Linnane. He's said to be in good spirits after 250 people were involved in his rescue. Once one of the most recognisable voices in football, former commentator Gerald Sinstadt has died aged 91. After Moeen Ali hits 51 not out, England's cricketers set New Zealand 167 to reach the T20 World Cup final. Good afternoon and welcome to BBC News. The first draft of a climate agreement has been published at the COP26 Global Summit in Glasgow. The document urges nations to outline their long-term strategy to reach net zero carbon emissions by the middle of this century and to curb global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. It also encourages richer nations to increase support for poorer ones. But this isn't the final outcome of the climate talks. There's still much to be negotiated and agreed upon. The Prime Minister returned to Glasgow this morning and has urged nations to pull out all the stops. He'll hold a news conference at around 4:30 this afternoon. Our environment analyst Roger Harrabin reports from Glasgow.